Hey everybody, this is Desert Survivalist 1, back with another gear review. This is going to be on the Marine Corps sub belt. It's kind of a load-bearing component of the Marines' ILBE gear. This came out in the mid-2000s or so. Was not extremely popular with the Corps from what I understand. Which is why there's so many on the surplus market. It's a very simple rig. It just consists of this padded, they call it padded battle belt, with 3 rows of molle webbing and a big buckle in the front. There were 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. This is a large. If you can, seem to have very good focus on it, but if you can see, that's a large made by Proper International. It's a 2011 contract date, and it comes with a pair of these very thin nylon suspenders. There is no padding whatsoever on the suspenders. It's just really thin. They don't attach with anything fancy. It just threads through the loop on the belt and then threads through another adjuster loop there, and that's how all 3 of the points connect. There's 2 more anchor points back here. I'm not sure what those are for, but it's just a very simple load-bearing system, kind of like the old Alice type of deal, with a belt and suspenders, but just a molle version. I don't know whether they made them in anything else other than Coyote Brown, but this is a very simple rig to set up. It's made to be worn either standalone or under a plate carrier, which is a big plus. I know there's a lot of people bring a plate carrier. You know, if you, for some reason, you have to drop that because of weight or because of, you know, you're trying to get away or something, or you've taken it off, you have your load on this belt. I guess that was the concept. Your main load mounted on this belt. When I got this, it came with this sustainment pouch, Marine Corps sustainment pouch, and it also came with a Marine IFAC pouch. This is about 3/4 the size of that sustainment pouch. But this is just an example of some of the pouches that you could mount on it. Sustainment pouch is kind of large. You know, you're hanging that off of there. It's going to hang down pretty far. But you know, everyone's saying on YouTube, seems like saying the potential of these sustainment pouches. They're very, very deep and roomy. You can get a lot of stuff. You can get an MRE at least in there. I know, because that's what I've put in there before. These Coyote ones are very, very hard to find, and they're rather expensive when you do find them. So it looks to have been more or less not used very much. Another component I wanted to show you guys, it's kind of a handy little pouch, is these are the Marine Corps frag pouches made by Eagle Incorporated, and they have kind of a bulky Fast-X buckle on there, but that just flips up, and then you've got a nice little handy pouch for something small, you know, binoculars, compass, I guess not really binoculars, but certainly compass, knife, matches, that sort of thing, or grenades if you're lucky, if you're an airsofter or something like that. And then this, I think I included this in one of my load carrying videos, but this is the Marine Corps Speed Reload 9mm mag pouch. I believe this is specifically for the Beretta 9mm. But it just has this top on there. It velcros off that little flap, black flap, and then it goes down and sticks onto the velcro down here, and you're left with just an opening, kind of almost a felt-lined opening. That's Kydex in there, that kind of that plasticky stuff that's making it very rigid. And the mag just slides in there. You can mount that, you know, right on your duty belt or plate carrier or wherever, and you've got pistol ammo, or I imagine you could use it for a knife pocket if you had a real thin knife to put in there. Marine gear is kind of hard to find, as I've said before. I was lucky to come across this stuff in the course of my personal collecting. But any of this stuff is going to be great for prepping. I much prefer, for my actual prepping gear, I much prefer the Coyote color, as you all know. It's because it blends in so much so much better in all different types of terrain. I don't know, there's dirt everywhere, is kind of my opinion, and you can't really go wrong with brown. So, but this is just another load carrying setup for you guys to consider. Battle belts, or sub belts, I guess these are called. I think the earlier version was called the battle belt. These are officially designated the sub belt, though. They're out there online, kind of expensive. I was seeing between 25 and 40 bucks for just the suspenders and the belt setup without any pouches. I'm sure maybe you can find some cheaper, but I certainly did. But that's the going rate, for about 25 to 40 bucks. So if you're interested in obtaining those for your kit, just is another idea for you to consider. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.